As you all are aware that there is a tough competition in Indian automobile market. To ensure healthy growth, our company must generate profits on a continuous basis. This requires improvement on a continuous basis. Improvement can be broken into Kaizen and innovation. Innovation involves a drastic improvement as a result of large investment in new equipment or new technology. Kaizen means small improvements as a result of continuous efforts. Kaizen involves employees at all levels. It covers all areas and requires very small investment or no investment. Benefits of individual Kaizen are small in many cases. However, as it is a continuous activity involving all, the cumulative benefits are very large. For growth of an organization, both innovation and Kaizen are required. However, in this program, only Kaizen is being covered. It is important to keep in mind that Kaizen implemented in one area should be implemented in all the other areas where it can be applied. This way, we can ensure larger benefits. Kaizens carried out in various plants of Suzuki Group have been compiled. Look for ideas which you can implement in your area. These Kaizen ideas have been categorized under following groups: space saving, operation improvement, energy saving, weight reduction and making things compact, material storage and handling, quality improvement, 5S including environment protection, safety and accident prevention. Improvements in these areas will help in quality improvement, productivity improvement and cost reduction. Space saving. Cost of space is a hidden cost. Cost of new covered space is of the order of rupees 7,500 per square meter. Add to this all the recurring expenses associated with space, such as expenses for lighting, air cooling and cleaning. In addition, when space is available, we tend to keep all unwanted things. This reduces our efficiency as more time is required to select required item. Let us see first example. In this case, lubricating tank which was projecting out has been shifted to location where it is not projecting out. Here, hydraulic tank lying on the ground has been placed on top of the part shelf. Fans kept at ground level occupy space and cause obstructions to man and material movement. In addition, such rotating equipment and wiring associated with these are safety hazards. Fans should be mounted on pillars or ceiling. In many cases, there is unutilized space below working table or roller conveyor, etc. This space can be used effectively for storage of material. In this example, items which do not require use of overhead crane have been shifted out of the operating range of overhead crane. The space vacated has been used for keeping dies, which require use of overhead crane. Operation improvement. Whenever material handling operation results in operator fatigue, the productivity will be low. By suitable modification of trolleys, loading of heavy objects can be made easier. Material handling work does not increase total value of the product. It is unsellable work. It is important to reduce material handling cost. It is required to reduce forklift operation as much as possible. Each forklift costs approximately 8 lakhs of rupees. In addition, there is a running cost which includes cost of fuel, spares and manpower. Hammering operation leads to many problems. There have been cases of finger or hand injury during hammering operation. In some cases, flying chips from hammer have caused eye injury. Hammering operation generates defects such as dents and scratches due to slippage of punch. It also results in component rejection. One of the main reasons for poor workmanship and accidents is uncomfortable working posture. Implement Kaizens such as changing height of workbench, etc., so that operator maintains comfortable posture while working. A good layout to a great extent helps in improving productivity, quality and reducing cost. In the example shown here, conveyor for in-process transfer was eliminated. Unnecessary man movement reduces productivity. In the example shown here, every time operator has to walk for pressing push button. By introduction of pedal switch, man movement has been reduced. Man movement can also be reduced by changing locations of part storage and operator position. Change in height of workbench may not be a solution in each case, as it is seen in this example. To improve operation efficiency, it is important to introduce visual control. In this example, position of air valve, whether open or close, is known simply by looking at it. Energy cost of our company is of the order of rupees 60 crores per year. There is a lot of scope for energy saving in all areas. Energy saved is energy produced. Even reduction of one tube light means saving of 700 rupees in terms of electricity cost in 1 year. Illuminance is inversely proportional to the square of distance. So why not place tube light closer to work? By bringing it closer, you may require only one tube light instead of two. Check for position of tube light. Is it casting a shadow at work area? Change the location for improved lighting. The standard for tube lights is not 2 tubes per set. Only if it is essential, install sets with 2 tube lights. In general, tube lights are hung from ceiling. Wherever possible, place the lights on machine itself. This will not only improve lighting with lesser number of tube lights, but also save cost of lighting structures. In case of storage areas, it is not required to keep the lights on all the time. Separate switch can be provided in such areas so that lights are switched on only when someone is working in these areas. Instead of general lighting, one can go for individual lights above each workstation. Try to use gravitational force for material transfer in place of motorized conveyors. This way, you can save energy as well as reduce chances of line stoppages due to breakdown of conveyor motor. Weight reduction. In this example, chip conveyor has been modified to make it compact. One more lesson to be learned from this example is not to spend money on scrap collection and disposal. These activities do not add any value to the final product. Items which are required to be transported from one place to another should be as light as possible so that energy requirement is low. In this example, trolley weight has been reduced from 168 kg to 82 kg. This is one more example of weight reduction. Weight of balancer has been reduced from 1.5 kg to 0.3 kg in this case. Material handling does not add any value to final product. Eliminate multiple handling, reduce packing cost, and reduce material movement. In this example, before improvement, the components were supplied in boxes. These boxes were loaded on trolley so that these could be supplied to line side. After improvement, the components are kept on specially designed trolley. This trolley itself is sent to the line side. Supply of material should be in straight line and without any intermediate storage. This way, you can ensure that material movement distance is shortest. Roller conveyors can be used for material transport from location of receipt to the assembly line. This is a good example of how frequency of supply can be reduced by changing design of container. See if there is any excess space in container. Check whether double-layer storage is possible instead of one-layer storage. This way, you can improve storage capacity. This example illustrates improvement in space utilization in a truck. Study supply condition of components. Is it cheaper if the components are supplied in knockdown condition? Quality improvement. This example shows the type of countermeasure taken for preventing coolant spillage on bumper. Take a close look at the defects observed at final vehicle inspection stage. Scratches and dents form a major percentage of defects. It has also been observed that most of these are caused due to improper handling. Wearing watches or chains while working can cause scratches on car body. In this example, a clock was fixed on the wall so that it was not necessary for operator to wear a watch. Loose parts inside vehicle can cause irritation to customer. In some cases, these can cause serious defects. Think of Kaizens for eliminating this problem. In areas where inspection is being done, provide sufficient lighting so that defect is not missed by the inspector. Mobile lights can be used for better focusing of light on area to be checked. Mixing of two types of components can affect quality. Think of Kaizens for eliminating chances of mix-up. 5S, including environment protection. This example shows countermeasures taken for reducing chances of scattering of chips. Oil spillage on the floor not only makes it look dirty, but also increases chances of accidents. In this case, oil pan has been fixed on the trolley carrying cylinder blocks so that there is no spillage of oil on floor. The areas where scrap or dirt is being generated, it is absolutely necessary to provide proper container for dirt collection. In this manner, you can eliminate chances of floor getting dirty. Damage to components during handling and transportation is a major area of concern. Modified trolley in this picture has sliding bar type holder which not only increases the capacity of the trolley but prevents panels from falling during transport. Removal of legs of tables, etc. can make it easier to clean the floor. This is one more example of leg removal. Operation panel has been fixed on the machine itself. Cleaning work has been made easier in this case by using roller trolleys instead of fixed type rack. Unorganized wiring not only makes cleaning difficult but can increase chances of accident. In this example, a duct has been fixed to channel. Keeping panel checkers on the floor, shelves have been made so as to use vertical space more effectively. Storage arrangements should be such that the contents should be visible from outside. Shelf should be of open type. This makes it easier to check inventory. One more example of proper arrangement. Before Kaizen, inspection gauges were kept horizontally, which made it difficult to take out the lowermost gauges. Kaizen of keeping these gauges in vertical position makes it easier to locate required jig. Safety and accident prevention. A fire extinguisher is useful only if it can be located and taken out easily during emergency. Review the locations of fire extinguishers. Is it possible to take these out easily in case of fire? In many cases, passage towards fire extinguisher is blocked with trolleys and other items, making it difficult to take out the fire extinguisher. In the example shown here, passage has been painted in red color, indicating that the passage is to be left clear. Emergency exit signs should be visible from all sides. In addition to visibility, it is important that the keys for these are easily available in case of locked exits. Emergency lights should also be placed at suitable locations. It is also important to reduce use of fire-prone material such as wood etc. in pallets. In the example shown here, material of pallets was changed from wood to plastic. Benefits available were: 1. Better 5S. 2. Improvement in safety as there are no protruding splinters or nails. 3. Improved durability. 4. Lesser chances of fire. These are only few indicative examples. Implementation of similar Kaizens in your area will not only make work simpler and more organized, but help in quality improvement and cost reduction.